Do you have a reactive dog? If your dog is prone to barking at triggers like dogs, people, or even just moving things, then this video is for you. What many people don't take into consideration when dealing with a reactive dog is that it's very hard to train a dog who's in front of you. A skill that can help with reactivity is teaching your dog to follow you instead of being out in front of you and scanning. Let me show you how we teach it. So first, it's important to note what is behind. So we're going to use our leg as the marker, and the dog's nose actually has to be behind it to be in a follower state. So a traditional heel, the dog's nose is in front. In a follower state, we actually want the dog's nose slightly behind our leg. I want you to imagine a line that goes out from your leg. If your dog's nose is about to cross that line, we're going to do a 180 turn. Your dog will naturally fall into a following position simply by turning and changing directions. Notice how I keep my hand nice and relaxed, and it's positioned slightly behind my bum. He gets out slightly ahead, and I change directions. The next exercise is going to be something called turn and face, and as soon as you feel your dog about to pass that line, you're going to plant the foot closest to your dog, turn and face them to get them to back off using spatial pressure and a little bit of leash if you need to. And then the third technique that we're going to use is teaching your dog to do an auto sit, but they're going to stop behind your leg instead of beside you. You're going to want to make sure that you practice your 180 turns and your turn and face before you introduce the sit. So I'm going to use my leash to give a little bit of information before I even start my stop and sit. Good. Okay. Go. So for the sit, you still want to imagine that line. So if I did this, my dog is behind my leg. Let's go. So while these techniques alone are not going to solve reactivity, it's a really good place to start with getting your dog in the right position and in the right mindset to work through the reactivity. So give it a try and let us know how it goes.